Yo, what's up? I am in a massive hurry, so I'm putting 10 minutes on the timer and I'm gonna see how many level requests can I go through in those 10 minutes. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. First level, Wafflex is Cool by The Cool Sheep GD. Okay. Got some old school design going on. Very simple, but it works. Ooh, this part reminds me of Darnok a little bit. Like those ground spike slope structures. I think this level definitely could do with more detail. A bit basic as it is right now. But the gameplay is pretty fun. And yeah, I just think this needs maybe some like glowy effects, or perhaps just more detailed block designs, honestly. Yeah, like the colors in this part are like really nice. I like the teal and yellow. Yeah, overall pretty solid. 7 star 8, I think. Yeah, let's just go. Alright, next up is Decompiler by Kino. Ooh. So, from my knowledge, this is a take on the 100 object challenge. The idea is pretty good. I like the different types of like scaled objects. And I also like how they're kind of warping as you get near them. That's a pretty cool touch. And the gameplay also got slightly faster when the song picked up, which pretty good song representation. The background is pretty cool for the low object count, in my opinion. But I do think that even though this is 100 objects, I think the blocks could have been slightly better. Maybe better with the color, just because it kind of looks a little bit messy in a sense, with like the glow and everything. So I don't think I'm gonna send this, but cool attempt. Alright, next up is The Hellfire by Alberg Razor 19. Okay, we got some pixel style going on. I'm usually not a fan of plain pixel blocks being used, but this level clearly does a little bit more with them, which I can appreciate a lot. Yeah, this is quite solid. Maybe having some more interesting structure shapes, like that massive structure could have been cool. Nice use of reverse, like the gameplay direction trigger, I think it's called. It was a little bit repetitive, I think, in the first parts. So, oh, it's the Armadillo game mode. That's such a blast from the past. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think overall this level could maybe do with slight more variety in the first half, but overall the pixel block use is pretty good. The gameplay is fun, so I will be sending it for a feature. Nice job. Alright, next level, Out by NCGD. Let's do this. Ooh, very, very clean colors. I really love this so far. The background of it, oh, this is so well compiled. Also, this seems to be a Pride Month level, or Pride level, rather. I'm a little bit late, but I still really like the cause and the idea behind this level. The colors are super nice. And it's just a really well-made, modernistic styled level. I don't really have much to say. Nice variation everywhere. Just smooth colors, clean movements. Just really nice. And the message is pretty lovely. I would have loved this level to be a little bit longer, so I'm not going to send it for epic, but this is a solid feature rating for sure. Okay, the next level is Mantiel by Nazant. This level uses a very good song. Mantis Shrimp Showdown is goated. I love this song. Very simple and basic designs going on, but seems interesting so far. Ooh, this part's pretty good. I like the 2.0 inspired, like the take on 2.0 style, rather. Alright, let's see this. Okay. This level aims to use the base blocks to their fullest, which, you know, I can respect. Ooh. Some very cool ideas here. I like the warping used on the pulsing objects. Makes for a very interesting shape. Ooh. Wait, that's kind of trippy. I like that shader use. How it's only bound to certain layers, so it doesn't actually affect players' view of the gameplay, like vision of the gameplay. Wait, is that a choke point? Are there? Oh, that's a bit of a choke point there with the gameplay. Definitely should probably be nerfed, if anything. I think for what this level tries to achieve, it's pretty nice. But I do wish there was a little bit more in some parts. I completely just missed all. Yeah, I think this level definitely could get rated. Some parts look very, very cool, and some parts could maybe be improved. The gameplay is decent. That one wave spam is a little bit diabolical, but I will be sending it for 7 star 8. Make that 8. Oh, and that is my timer. Those were all the levels I could play in 10 minutes. Got a few sends, which is not bad. Sorry if I didn't give a lot of insight on some levels, but I was in a time crunch, so it is what it is. Hopefully you enjoyed, and see you in the next one.